You got to go deep. He's going to protect you inside. It's like you as the aggressor. Let's go. D-Rob! You can slip that. 2 steps, slip it. Let's go, flip it. Come on, baby. Come on, my man. Mo, finish that. Go get it. That's it. That's it. Good job. Good, good, good.
That was Kentucky football assistant Frank Buffano in action during the spring practice session. Welcome back to BBN Tonight.
Eli Gaines sat down with the defensive backs coach and co-special teams coordinator to get his thoughts during spring practice.
We'll just start here. Just how's spring been going for you and the safeties group as a whole?
It's been going good. You know, it gives us a chance not only to work with the guys that have been here, but also you know, some of the younger guys that may not have had the chance to get the reps in the fall during camp and that. And then once we got into the season, then it's good to get, you know, in our case, Jordan Lovett, who came in this winter in January. So it's good to get work with those guys.
How's the transition been?
It's been good for Jordan. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's a lot of different terminology and the way we play things, our coverages, our run fits and that are a little bit different for him. But he's shown that he's a student of the game, and it's working out good for him.
And you mentioned some of the older guys, the leadership that you have in that group too. Yeah. And you talk about, I mean, Yusuf Corker is kind of the one that jumps off the page.
Yeah, Yusuf Corker. You've got Devontae Robinson that's back there. You've got Taj Dotson. You got Ty Asian. I mean, you got Jalen Geiger. You got Moses Douglas. I mean, we're a very deep group, which is good. But it is a blessing to have Yusuf back, to have D-Rob here, and have Ty here.
The safety position overall, it seems like it's just kind of expanding and expanding with the medium sets and everything. How much more value are you getting out of those guys?
Well, what it does is it opens up another position and it puts more athleticism on the field for us. You know what I mean? When you play in a base defense where you've got a Sam, which is our outside linebacker there, you're limited on certain things you can do in coverage, where if we put that medium on the field, he also has to be able to be physical in the run game, but we're able to do some different things with coverage with it. But it does expand on the possibility. Now you're talking about 5 guys on the field, 5 defensive backs on the field instead of just 4.
You joined Mark's original coaching staff back in, what, 2013 here?
Yep, 2013.
You were director of football operations,
I was the director of football operations, but prior to that I had coached at Youngstown State, and then prior to that I had coached at Arizona under Coach Stoops as his GA. So the transition from operations to back on the field was always a goal, and you know, I was fortunate enough to be able to, when I had the time, to be in the defensive meetings, kind of in the back, just still being involved in the football aspect of it.
When was the moment that you realized you wanted to be a coach and had a passion for coaching?
I don't know, a lot of people know, but I coached at our alma mater, which is Carter Mooney High School, from 90 to 96.
Okay.
And then I stepped away from the game for several years, and then the itch came back, the desire. I think I always had it, but you know, it's a little different at the high school level, and then being able to, and an opportunity came to join Mike as the head coach out there, and then obviously Mark as the defensive coordinator. And then from there it was just, I started off doing whatever I needed to do, and then they just expanded on it, and you know, one thing led to another. And you know, Coach Wolford got the job at Youngstown State, called me up, asked me if I'd like to join him, and I said absolutely, because 1, it was a chance to go back home, and 2, it was a chance to be a full-time position coach.
And I've talked to Vince, Mark, obviously, and just the Youngstown group that's here. What's sort of the personality of these guys that you guys bring into this building?
Well, I think it's just our work ethic, you know, and I think it's pride. You know, we take pride in what we do, and we've always done that. And then you go back to Youngstown, and people there, it's hardcore. There's nothing easy. I mean, you know, and that's how I was brought up and how they were brought up. And when we went and played for his dad at Cardinal Mooney, along with Coach Don Butchie there, they taught us that hard work. I mean, when you practice 4 to 5 hours a day as a high school student, I mean, you've got to be committed. And I think that helped each and every athlete or student that went through that program there to know that whatever profession you went into, and as a husband and as a friend and as, you know, as a father, you carried that with you, that hard work, and you try and instill that in everybody else, because nothing's easy.
Coach White, kind of overall as a defensive coordinator.
Awesome.
What does he bring to the table?
You know what, Coach White is he's a great guy, man. He's even kill. He's got a unique side to him where, you know, he's an intense person, but yet he's got that calmness about him, you know, and I've really enjoyed working for him. You know, I was in an operations role when he first got here, so I just kind of sat back. And, you know, him coming in with the NFL experience and all that, you're always interested to hear, well, what do they do at that level, you know? And, but just an awesome guy, an awesome person, husband, father, man, you know, just blessed to be working for him.
Stick around, we'll have more after this.
You're watching BBN Tonight.